The local real estate picture, always a hot topic, and we just got some new data from last month at the end of last week. Tony Johal, real estate agent, joining us today. So we've learned that home sales have actually slowed down in Waterloo Region compared to this time last year. Why is that?
Well, I think last year, we have to keep in mind, was a very unusual year. It was an unusual period of time, and it certainly went against the norms. I think what we're finding this year is we are getting back to what normal kind of was before the pandemic. But yes, if we're comparing it to last year, then yes, overall sales and activity and things like that are down. Mm-hmm. But what we are finding is getting into February was stronger than January in terms of activity and pricing. And we're going to likely see that going into March, too. Okay,
I know with interest rates rising, lots of anxious first-time home buyers hoping to get into the market. Are things looking better for them now because of this?
I would say that, the one thing the interest rates have done is it's definitely brought down pricing. Because last year when we had really record low interest rates, we also had record high pricing. Mm-hmm. Now we're kind of in the opposite. We've got very high interest rates and the prices have come down in accordance with that. So what people will find is their payments on a mortgage are somewhat comparable to what they were last year. They're obviously financing a much lesser amount, but the interest is certainly higher.
Okay. I know that something that has been a big factor here is that there's high demand in this region and not a lot of supply on the housing market. And I think last month or early this year, there's been a lower than usual supply. So what's happening with that? And are we expecting more to come online in the spring?
Well, we're definitely experiencing a low amount of inventory. There's definitely buyers out there because when the right house comes up and it's priced right and it shows well, these homes they're moving pretty quickly. We're seeing bidding wars. We're seeing, multiple buyers offering on properties at the same time and them going over asking price. So that there tells you that there is an overflow of buyers and perhaps an underwhelming amount of listings. As we progress into the spring market, are we going to see more listings? Yes, I think we're going to see a lot more in March, April, May, because you're going to get the people that are selling based on timing it out for school, and something about March tells people spring is coming, so people, they feel this is a good time to get the house on the market.
Yeah, it also really felt like for a while people were just trying to get any house they could. Can buyers be a little bit more discriminatory right now in the market? Can
Absolutely.
They wait?
Yes, yeah, they definitely can. The nice thing about this market having, extended days on the market, the average time on the market right now is 20 days. Whereas last year was 8 days. So now you're rushing hundreds of buyers through a house over the course of 8 days. Now with the market having slowed down a little bit, 20 days, you don't get hundreds of showings on the properties. Certainly, it's not usual. But you'll certainly be able to look at the property at least a couple of times. You'll be able to bring through your mom and dad. You'll be able to put your offer on the property and even get away with putting in your conditions for your financing, maybe even a home inspection.
Yeah, I've heard more people are doing inspections, so that's
very
a positive
smart.
For buyers. Yeah.
Absolutely. I definitely recommend them.
All right, Tony, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.